I breathe, God is breathing life in and out and through me, as me, where I sing, God is, where I dance, joy lifts my feet, where I live, beauty's flowing free, in and out and through me, as me, for where I doubt, God is the faith in me, where I cry, God is the comfort here, where I seek, God is the answer, here and now, forever and ever and ever, where I speak, truth is, where I work, love is my career, where I play, God is playing freely, in and out and through me, as me. Where I am, where I stand, where I play, where I work and breathe and move, where I sing, where I dance, my dance, my dance, wherever I go, where I pray and take and give and live, God is, God is, God is, God is. I am one, simple and plain, no superpower, no famous name, but I stand tall, 'cause I believe something greater has come alive inside of me. I have felt the Spirit stirring in my soul, deep in my soul. I will give love, I will speak peace, all because of the love that's got a hold of me. takes my breath away when it occurs to me. In a world where so many feel lost, I know God. I am one, but I'm not alone. When I am with you, I am whole. Side by side, we find the truth. When the spirit in me meets the same in you, I have felt this fire burning in my soul, deep in my soul. I will give love, I will speak peace, all because of the love that's got a hold of me. So wide open, so amazing. It takes my breath away when it occurs to me. In a world where so many feel lost, I know God. I will give love, I will speak peace, all because of the love that's got a hold of me. So wide open, so amazing. It takes my breath away when it occurs to me. In a world where so many feel lost, in a world where so many feel lost, in a world where so many feel lost, I know God. I know God.
Beautiful. That was amazing. So good morning. We at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral land of the Kuya, the Gabrielino Tongva, the Kizh, and the Pechanga peoples. We commit to live in right relations, to love our neighbors, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to work humbly on this land. We recognize our oneness so we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. So again, good morning and welcome to the morning table. I'm Reverend Sandra Prince, and it is my great pleasure to see you here today at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, where love lives here and together we rise. Let's say it again. Where love lives here and together we rise. I'd like to say hello to everyone joining us live streaming on Zoom today. I'd like to remind everyone on Zoom and live stream, if you want to be a part of the discussion, when it's time, go to the Zoom page from Facebook or wherever you're streaming from. I want to remind everyone in Johnson Hall to please put your phones on silent so that our time together can be spent uninterrupted. So now let's ground ourselves in unity as we say our focus statement together. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Now let's get up and get some music. Oh, we're not? Okay. Well, thank you.
Sing along. Peace, light, love in me. Peace, light, love in me. Here in the stillness of this quiet place, sweet words of wisdom fill my ears. Your words like water keep my soul sustained. Let them rain, let them rain. Peace, light, love in me.
I hold your presence here inside of me. I rest in knowing you are here. Brighter than 1,000 stars across the sky. How you shine, how you shine. Peace, light, love in me. Peace, light, love in me.
Good morning. I am. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little zoned out. That was really beautiful. I was in it. So I'm Dinah Williams, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. I will be available after the morning table for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room located in the lobby. Please don't leave here with this morning with anything on your heart. I would love to pray with you and absolutely know that prayer works. And I would like to say that this is a perfect time also to have a practitioner session. So call on the practitioner corps if you need more than just a brief moment of prayer, as some of us do. There is a candle in the center of your table. I invite you to light it together with me now. As we come together in conversation this morning, This candle is a reminder that when two or more are gathered, a greater wisdom is available to us. We experience a deeper love, and our own light shines brighter. Now, please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation.
I will make a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the one, wait upon the one. I will make a quiet place within my heart, and I will wait upon the one, wait upon the one. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the one, wait upon the one. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place. I will listen.
In this quiet place, in this moment and in every moment, there is just one power, one presence. And it is the creator of all that there is. From this one, all is and was created. It is love and peace, oneness, wholeness, wisdom. It is all the good that there is, and so much more. It is everything, everywhere. I call this God, Spirit. Most of all, I call it love. That unconditional love that centers in the heart and the belly, emanates out into this oneness that we are. And we are all of that one. We are it. We are that love. We are that peace. We are that oneness. We are that wisdom, because we are created from that same stuff. From it, all is created, so that we are it. It is us. It flows through us. Like a drop of water in the ocean, We are the drop. It is the ocean, sustaining and supporting each and every one of us. And in this moment, and this time together, I know that this time is blessed and perfect. It is a time for support and love, peace, to feel the truth of that oneness, that unity, that togetherness, to feel it, to know it. And I know that each of us today and in this time and space and place, we get what we need to move forward, to step into that oneness, step into that unity, step into that love. And I know this time together is perfect and blessed. And I just let this be so. And together we say, and so it is.
You're broken down and tired, living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. We're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again.
Good. There we are. Good morning. So great to see all of you here in Johnson Hall and all of you joining us there online. Good morning to Mom and Dad in Las Vegas, and good morning to my honey. He's in Las Vegas too. He decided he wanted to spend the weekend, the long weekend, with some of his best friends that he's known for, well, longer than me. So, so he's in Las Vegas too, visiting friends. So good morning, love. And good morning to Ken and everybody else joining us online too. So before we jump in here this morning, I want to acknowledge that tomorrow is Veterans Day. And so I would really appreciate it if all of our veterans, all of those who have served in the armed forces, first responders as well, if you would please stand so that we may recognize you, honor you. And would their spouses, if your spouses are here, would the spouses please stand of these remarkable individuals? Because thank you all for your service, and spouses and families, thank you for your service as well. Thank you for your commitment to the ideal, for your commitment to the dream, for your commitment to freedom and protecting the ideals of the United States. And I extend this to the families as well, because having grown up with my father, who was a career Army person, Army man, I know what it takes, and I know the experiences firsthand of what the families experience when their loved ones are gone for long periods of time in places of danger or in places of service. And so I recognize that as well. So in honoring our veterans, I also just wanted to make sure that we honored their families as well, because it's not a singular effort, it's a community effort, it's a family effort. So, hi. Today is Come As You Are. So I came as I am. Thank you. I love you too, right? No, it's I called it Come As You Are because I want you to come as you are. I want you to come as you are every single Sunday, right? It's not just specially today that, okay, show up however you're showing up. I want you to be able to come as you are every single Sunday, and particularly this Sunday. Because coming as you are means showing up for yourself. It means showing up as who you are, as your authentic self, as your most vulnerable self, as all of yourself. As I said in my thing, the messy, the angry, the sad, the hopeful, the resigned, the passionate, the whatever it is that we're feeling. I want you to be able to be and express your full totality of who you are, because we are whole. We start with that premise that we are whole, that there is a wholeness about us. And yet we have this tendency to disown pieces of ourselves, disown our qualities, disown these things. And we have a tendency to want to push down feelings that we don't want to feel, or that are uncomfortable, or make us squirm, or make us worry, or scare us. We also disown those things where we have the opportunity to shine our light, because, oh my gosh, if I'm visible, oh no, what's going to happen if I shine my light too bright? We worry about that too, right? So in my email, the second one to you this week, I said that, come as you are. You are not going to hear platitudes. You are not going to hear spiritual bypass. Hell to the no. Because you know me, most of you know me, I keep it real. As the kids say, 100 with a T, not just a D, with a T, right? This is a place for us to come together, to be in community, to support one another, to love one another, to be fully, authentically who we are. This is a place where we can come and receive the love and receive the hug that maybe we've been craving all week long that we just haven't been able to get, we haven't been able to experience. This is a place of coming together, of sharing our ideas, sharing our feelings, sharing our deepest truths about each other, recognizing that it is all part of the divine experiencing itself as each one of us. That we run perhaps a full gamut of emotions in any given moment. And so whatever you are feeling in this moment, whatever is present for you in this moment, know that it is welcome here. Know that you are welcome here, always and forever, always. My return, during 9/11, or for 9/11, I was in Japan. I was one of 76 crew members in Osaka with Northwest Airlines at the time. And I was the only one of those 76 who spoke Japanese. And so that whole week there, where no planes were flying to and from the US or in the US, right, was, there was a lot that I was doing that week in supporting the other crew members. I was also purser, so what that means is anything behind the cabin, anything behind the cockpit door, I was in charge of on our way home. And when we arrived back in the United States, I felt like something had changed. Something dramatic had taken place. And in fact, it did. But when I arrived back in the United States, because I wasn't in the United States when it happened, I didn't experience, in my opinion, I didn't experience the collective movement that happened in that week because I was isolated. And so when I got back to the US, it was like, wow, something really big has happened, something really big has shifted, and people are moving on. People are walking their dogs, they're laughing, they're going out to dinner. It seems like people have moved on, and I'm feeling really left behind. Like I'm the only one feeling the weight, feeling the burden, feeling the fear. And I know that that's not true. And yet, that's the way it felt. And so here we are again this week, and perhaps many of us are feeling the pressure to move on, bounce back, get over it. Anybody feeling that way? Yeah. Right? So what do? We stuff it down. We stuff those feelings down. We insist that our routines and a brave face is what we have to do. No. Stuffing it down, as I shared with you before, is suppressing the feeling, suppressing the emotion, suppressing what it is that we are experiencing. And when we suppress, the result of suppression is depression. So last week, and I don't know how many months and maybe even years I've been sharing with you about the importance of emotion and the importance of energy in motion. Emotion is energy in motion. That's what's supposed to happen with emotions, right? They're energy that are supposed to move. It's energy that's supposed to move through your body. It's energy that's supposed to move so you can process through it, so you can fully feel it. It's an energy of move and that moves. Emotion, energy, motion, right? And last week I shared with you too about how stuffing it or keeping it tied up, right? The body remembers. The body remembers. And then those emotions get pent up, and then they have no place to go except sideways, right? So, I'm going to do this exercise with you again because I think it's so important. What I want you to do in this moment is, if you're comfortable, just go ahead and close your eyes for a moment and just breathe. And if you're uncomfortable closing your eyes, that's fine. Just do a soft gaze down the end of your nose. And simply check in with your body temple. Just notice what you're noticing in your body. Notice any physical sensations. Hot, cold, tingly, itchy, soft, hard, tension, twisting. Just simply notice your physical sensations. Notice your body. Again, no need to judge it. No need to change it. You're simply noticing. And then I invite you to notice what's present for you. What are you feeling? What's present for you emotionally? What's present for you spiritually? What is most alive in your body right now? And know that it is absolutely okay to be with and to feel whatever it is you're feeling in this moment. I invite you to breathe into the emotion. I invite you to breathe into the feeling in your body. And I invite you to allow this emotion or this feeling to begin to move. With each breath, allow there to be movement. Allow there to be shifting. Don't hold it. Don't resist it. Simply breathe and allow the emotion to be present and allow it to move. If that wants to express through physical movement in your body, feel free to do that as well. You don't need, but be careful of your neighbor if you're swinging arms. But if your body needs to move, allow it to move. If your body needs to make a sound, allow your body to make a sound. Whatever it is, allow for the movement, allow for the expression. Because as we say, what we resist persists. So if we are resisting the difficult emotion, if we are resisting the feeling, it will continue to persist. Allow for the movement. Allow for the expression. Tears are welcome here. Laughter is welcome here. Cries, shouts, it's all welcome. And breathe. what I invite you to do in this moment is, in the presence of what it is that you're feeling, begin to recognize where in your body the presence of love resides. And what does this love feel like within your body, however you define love? And breathe in this love, breathe out this love, and allow the love that is in your body, the love that you are feeling, to also move, to have movement. And if this causes physical movement, then feel free to allow this to also cause physical movement. But allow the love to move you, to breathe you, to express in, through, and as you. And I invite you to return to this room after a couple breaths there, being present with you, being present with what you're feeling, being present with what you're experiencing. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to invite us to go to tables. There are no questions for today. There are no questions for today. This is an opportunity for you at your table to share what is on your heart and to listen to your sisters, your brothers, your siblings with the compassion and the love that I know is present within each one of us. And for those of you joining us online, I invite you to please come into the Zoom room, and Reverend Sanja will meet you there, and I invite you to participate fully as well. There is the Zoom room slide is now on your screen there at home, and so you can see the meeting ID and the password. Sign into zoom.us, enter the meeting ID and password. Reverend Sanja will meet you in the room in just a minute, okay? All right, so I invite us to go to tables, share from the heart, listen from the heart, no judgment, just open, honest love and attention. And then the volume is here, so you can hear. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath here. Let's take a nice deep breath here. All right, now I invite you to shift a little bit. And even though you've been sharing, and likely what you've been sharing is your prayer request, I invite you to share that with intention this time. So, what would you like your table mates to know for you in prayer this week, or what would you like your table mates to hold in consciousness for you this week? Whatever languaging around that you prefer, but what would you like your table mates to support you with? How's that this week? And go ahead and go around the table and take the next 2 minutes. We're not sharing stories now. We're just going to take 2 minutes and just make sure that everybody knows what, or shares what it is that they would like support around and how they can support your table mates. Okay? And go. Okay. All right, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. So, would anybody like to share anything that they were discussing at their table? From their own perspective, not like Stu said, right? All right, Jubes.
Hi, everybody. You know, every week, Jeffrey calls me and tells me what songs we're gonna sing, and every week I'm like, oh yeah, it's easy, no problem. And today I started singing, and I don't know if you noticed, but I got so emotional about the words that I was singing the Denise song, and I really didn't realize how emotional I was this week. And I think maybe all of us in some way reacted different to things that happened this week. And I kind of held it in, I think, until like the moment I started singing for you guys. And I just really realized how music is really powerful, and that it helped. Jeffrey just said to me, it helps you feel things that you haven't been able to feel or haven't been able to put out into the world to get out of you. And, you know, it's really cathartic for me. I know that I'm here to sing for you, but maybe I'm also here to sing for me.
Yes.
And to you know, let out some of the emotions that I've been feeling this week. But also, you know, I'm close to my family, but we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and it's hard to not be able to speak about how you feel with people who you know you were raised with, and I love them, and I respect you know their opinions and everything. But I also have a whole theater community who is hurting, a whole gay and lesbian bunch of friends who are hurting, and so it's hard to see people hurting. And I'm so glad I have you guys to come and be able to feel through some of these things, because you know most of us in our daily walk, we don't show that we're sad or that it's you know we've been taught to not show those things and to be up all the time. And I work with kids, and just be up every day. And even if things are awful, we're gonna sing songs, and we're gonna, you know, and you know, it's okay to be sad. I'm trying to be okay with having some sadness and letting that out a little bit, because I think if you hold on to the sadness, it will creep in somewhere where you're not expecting it, like at service right before it's gonna creep in. So I just wanted to share with all of you, if you're feeling that sadness, that it's okay to feel it. And I haven't given myself permission to feel sadness this week, and so sorry about this, but I'm real grateful for all of you, and I'm grateful for these three right here, so thank you.
No need to apologize ever for feeling emotion. Anybody else care to share anything into the room? Be witnessed. You sure? All right, Frank will.
First of all, wake up.
We are awake.
Now, maybe I shouldn't be speaking, but everybody in here is grown just about. Right? We talked about a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff just didn't go right. And the feeling is that a certain party just moved too freaking slow. You know, you slap me, I might slap you back. And I wear two hats, as most of you know. I have a Malcolm X and I have a Martin Luther King. And this week I'm wearing my Malcolm X. Mm-hmm. So beware. I'm through. I'm not going to say anything else. But if you don't know how I feel by now, you better ask somebody.
Anybody else care to share? Yes, Corey.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. In addition to the shock and disbelief and disappointment, I feel called upon to prove my principles, in that my belief is that there is good in everything and everyone, and that there is a gift in everything, irrespective of the gift wrap. Well, I really hate this fucking gift wrap. However, pardon me.
No?
However, I still feel really challenged to, okay, stay tuned for the gift, stay tuned for the gift. And one friend reminded me that, well, it's only 4 years. We all know how quick 4 years can go. So, here's to the gift, whatever it may be.
The gift. Thank you. Anybody else? Okay. So, my niece, our niece, our 24-year-old niece the other day, late on Wednesday, texted me and Ed, and she goes, "How are you doing?" I said, "Well, I am remarkably calm, but there's a heaviness." And she responded with, at 24 years old, "I'm scared, I'm shocked, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to feel. I am scared for myself as a young woman." She just started teaching. She's a special ed teacher, teaching in public school, teaching autistic students. "I'm scared for my students, and I'm scared for my uncles." That hit. So Uncle Jeff wrote back and shared, "Logan, continue to be the power and presence of love that you are. That is what you can offer in this moment to your friends. That is what you can offer in this moment to your students. And that is what you can offer in this moment to your uncles. Continue to be the power and presence that you are. Continue to show up as the power and the presence of love. Continue to show up as the power and the presence of compassion. Continue to show up as the power and the presence of connection. The power, my beloveds, is in the conversations that we have with one another daily. The power is in the kindness that we show. The power is in the daily activities that we engage in. Brene Brown said 2 days ago, she posted this. Maybe you've seen it. But she was talking about despair. That despair is a claustrophobic feeling. It's an emotion that says nothing will ever change. It's different than anger or sadness or grief because despair is twinged with hopelessness. And what she said is that hope is what counteracts the despair. She further said that the research that she's done plays out and shows that hope is not actually an emotion, that hope is a cognitive behavioral process. It's about having a goal, a pathway to achieve that goal, and a sense of agency or I can do this. So what Brene Brown is suggesting, what I am offering, what I offered to Logan, is to microdose hope. It may be difficult to access big hope right now for many of us, right? But we microdose it by asking, how can I support those around me? The people on my team, the people in my life, the people in my family, the people in my community. How can I support them? How can I make sure that I stay committed to courage, to kindness, and caring for others, regardless of the choices made? But by doing the smallest thing is sometimes all we've got. I've told you before, I'll tell you again, micro action, micro action, micro action. That's how we move forward. Micro hope, micro hope, micro hope. That's how we move forward. Micro hope. So, continue to be the power and presence of love that you are. Each and every moment. And if you forget, it's okay. As the song says, we rise up 1,000 times again. And so it is. Laura? Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So for those of you at home who may not have heard what Laura just said, she's grateful for the words of continue to be the power and the presence of love, and that is the first step, that is the first action. And so she's been wanting to know what to do with what she's feeling, and so that is, offering that has made a shift for her, and hopefully it's made a shift for you at home. Beloveds, it's on the table. You see it on the table, our global vision for Centers for Spiritual Living, remixed by Reverend Ray, so that it's not just a vision, it is a statement of action. So there are copies there on the table. I invite you to read them. If you want to take one home, that's fine. There's not enough for everybody right now. We'll have more for you next week if you wish to take those home. But those are actions, right, based on vision that are in alignment. So we offer that. So this week, your homework this week is to, one, breathe and take care of you, because you can't give from an empty vessel. So breathe and take care of you, and continue to be the power and presence of love that you are. And so it is. So, here we go. Go for it. I muted it. There you go.
Everybody take a deep breath. Now it's time. Now it's the sacred time for our conscious giving. Your conscious contributions to this center allows us to continue all our wonderful work. You'll notice the envelope on your table for contributions. There should be some green ones also, that's 2 or more, and then the tithing envelope. At the center of your table, there's a silver vessel where you can place your contributions, or another way that you can give is text to give at 951-419-5858 with the amount that you wish to contribute. You can also go to our website, riversidecsl.org, and click in the link of the upper right-hand corner that says Contribute. We are so grateful for your ongoing generosity. And those of you in Johnson Hall, you can put it in the silver vessel. So on the screen is our affirmation. On the screen is our affirmation. Let's say it together. I give, stretch your hands out so we can give some energy to this affirmation. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. I give and receive freely and generously with an open heart and an open mind. The universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
I close my eyes, I open my heart, I take a deep breath, let the healing start. I lift my hand, I plant my feet, I let love in, I feel the heat that's calling, calling, calling us to rise, rise, Spirit, rise up, rise in me. I ready my soul, I clear my mind. I'm here and now, in present time. I feel the power of 1,000 suns lighting up the dark. Oh, rise as one, rise, rise, Spirit, rise up, rise in me. Oh, rise, Spirit, rise up, rise in me, rise in me. I sing to you,
I sing to you,
you sing to me,
you sing to me.
change up the noise, make harmony, come on and rise. Oh, rise, Spirit, rise up, rise in me. Oh, rise, Spirit, rise up, rise in me, rise in me. Heart to heart, do you feel the power hand turning back onward to promised land? Do you feel the power of 1,000 suns lighting up the dark? Oh, we rise as one. Oh, rise. I'm calling, calling, calling out your name. Love's calling. That's why we came. Love's calling, calling out your name. Love's calling. It's why we came. Come on and rise, rise, Spirit, rise up, rise in me. Oh, rise, come on and rise. Oh, Spirit, rise up, rise in me. Here we go. Rise up, rise up. Rise up, rise up. Come on and rise up. Come on, lift your hands up, jump. Look at the sky going up high, higher, yeah. Rise up. Come on, raise your hands, voice jump. Looking alive. Bring on the light, rise up. Lift your hands up, jump. Reach for the sky, going up high, higher, yeah. Rise up. Come on, lift your hands up, shout. Love is alive, coming. We're bringing the light right on, rise up. Come on and rise up.
Am I on? There we go. All right, so let's just do a few announcements here. First of all, Drumming Circle is happening today at 1 p.m. So come and drum your hearts out. 12:30. All right, if we're all in place by 12:30, we can get started. So downstairs in the community room, if you didn't bring a drum, that's fine. There are extra drums, there are extra rattles. You can clap along, you can stomp your feet, whatever you want to do. But Drumming Circle is happening at 12:30. Then the Lifelong Forgiveness Workshop is happening next week. That is on November 17th, and that is with practitioners Joe Nelson and Daryl Prince. They have been putting together this phenomenal workshop since the summer. And so I really encourage you to come and participate in this. You might not be at a place in your life where you're thinking about forgiveness right this minute, but that's okay, because the information is still good information. So when you are ready to think about forgiveness, you've got the information, okay? So we invite you to please come. Joe is going to send you some materials before the workshop, so use that QR code there to register for the workshop, and it is being offered on a love offering basis. But register for the workshop, and then you'll also receive it again in the email this week, okay? So then the next one we have here is the Turkey Trot is happening. Notice the practitioners are ahead. Yep. Core Council has a few things back there, and volunteers have a few things back there. Congregation, come on, people. Yeah, so this is reflective of Thursday, not reflective of today. But congregation, where are you? All right, so make sure that you're bringing that in by the 24th. Mana Project, everybody signed up for the Mana Project. We ask that you bring your donations in by the 24th. There's a special table there for the Mana Project as well. And then Wisdom Women Sacred Circle is happening on Saturday, November 23rd at 2 p.m. in the community room. And y'all are going to be making rain sticks this month. And so there's a $5 materials fee to make rain sticks. So put that on your calendars, November 23rd at 2 p.m., facilitated by Reverend Sanja. All right, exactly. Then on the 30th, bust out your cameras. I don't know why your phones are put away. You guys have them in your hand all the time, but bust them out. Bust them out and click on that QR code there and buy your tickets for Jubel and Friends Rockin' Christmas on Saturday, November 30th at 7 p.m. That's going to be right here in this room. And
We're doing the Daz Band, and we're doing some Tina Turner, and we're doing all kinds of cool Christmas songs, and you got to come. We're going to rock out.
Yep, so all these people plus an extra one, and this one too, and all of them. All these people to my left over here. Sanja and everybody over here, okay? Plus Wyatt. Wyatt's down there in the corner. So please come and enjoy that. All right. So I invite our practitioners to please stand and surround the sanctuary. And let's come together in consciousness, shall we? And I invite our core council to please join them. All right. So recognizing that there is just this one power, this one presence, this one love that expresses itself in, through, and as all life, because it is life itself. It brought forth all of creation through its own being, through its own consciousness, through its own knowingness of itself. It is infinite wisdom. It is love, intelligence. It is divine order and harmony. It is joy and peace that passes all understanding. It simply is the one, living, moving, breathing, and having its being in, through, and as all of creation, and all of creation in, through, and as it. It simply is life, love itself. And so I know that I am one with this one. I am inseparable from it, because In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and that which God did not create was never ever created. So therefore I know that the very who of who I am, the essence of my entire being, is love itself, is spirit made manifest. I am the divine emanation and impartation of light and love right here and right now. I am the power and the presence of love made manifest. And as I know that this is true of me, I know that this is true of everyone gathered here this day. I know that this is true of everyone on the planet. Each one of us is a divine expression of this one life, this one love. And so I speak my word here and now, calling forth this love, calling forth this light, calling forth this intelligence, calling forth this power, this wisdom, this harmony, this joy. I call it forth now. I demand to see it now in each and every one. I command the law now to manifest, to express itself in, through, and as each one, showing me that love leads the way, showing me that love is present, showing me harmony, order, peace, and joy, showing me a divine intelligence, a divine order that provides clarity, that provides comfort, that provides joy, that allows each one of us to walk together forward in unity and harmony and oneness with one another. I demand to see it now. And I give thanks for this. I give thanks for the law and the creativity. I give thanks for the creative process. I give thanks for spirit, living, moving, being, breathing, speaking. And I simply say, yes, yes, yes. And I release this word now, knowing it is done, knowing it is so. And so it is. And so I invite everyone to stand and let's say this affirmation together. I continue to show up as the power and the presence of love that I am. Let's hear it. I continue to show up as the power and presence of love that I am. Absolutely. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it, I receive it, and I move love forward because love lives here. And so it is. Let's sing it.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
It's this thing called love.
Love is in my mind, love is in my body, love is in everything I do. I am it, share it, receive it, and I move it forward because love lives here. Love lives here.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now. It's this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it, I share it, receive it, and I move it forward because love lives here. Love lives here. Love lives here. We sure love you guys. Have a great Sunday.